Hey guys, it's Alexander Vornoff, and today, February 26th, is Carnival Day, which I wanted to talk about because carnivals are actually experiencing something of a revival. The traveling carnival, more or less, started at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, and by the 1930s, there were about 300 different traveling carnivals in the US. They all featured rides, food stands, games, and perhaps the most famous and infamous of all the attractions, the sideshow. To this day, sideshows have something of a mystique about them. They were lurid, sensationalist, and created an air of the taboo. They were distinguished by 4 different types of shows or attractions: the 10-in-1, the single-O, the museum show, and the girl show. The 10-in-1 shows are what most people think of first regarding sideshows. As the name suggests, it was 10 shows for one admission price, usually with a bonus at the end for which they charged a bit extra. They typically revolved around freak shows, displays, and performances by people who were either deformed or had gone through some extreme form of body modification. They also featured what are known as working acts, sword swallowers, fire eaters, human blockheads, people laying on beds of nails or walking on broken glass, that sort of thing. Working acts required training, but had deceptively simple explanations. Regardless, every year numerous idiots still injure themselves attempting to duplicate the stunts.
Okay, bros, check it out. Here we go. YOLO!
The single-O was an attraction of a very sensationalist nature. Death cars and other vehicles with an alleged connection to someone infamous were common, as were variations on the working acts and gaffs. Gaffs are manufactured oddities and grotesqueries. They often portrayed monsters such as mermaids, mummified people, and occasionally medical oddities ripped straight out of the pulps. When a collection of such attractions was put together, this became a museum show. You paid your ticket, went in, and stayed as long as you wanted to view the exhibits. The girl show was, well, I think it's kind of self-explanatory. They were live shows with women performers ranging from musical acts and comedy to burlesque and strip shows. Traveling carnivals have also been a perennial favorite for horror and supernatural fiction. One of the earliest examples was Todd Browning's underappreciated classic, Freaks, which cast real circus performers much to the studio executive's real horror. Also famous is my personal favorite Ray Bradbury novel, Something Wicked This Way Comes. Other examples include the band Nox Arcana's album Carnival of Lost Souls, its own title similar to that of the cult classic film Carnival of Souls, and Season 4 of American Horror Story. The advent of television in the 1950s brought a decline to the traveling carnival. After all, why go to the Midway when you can see exotic and even disturbing things from the comfort of your own living room for free? However, starting in the 1990s, Carnival started to enjoy a revival. And now there are more carnival performers than ever before in history. You've probably already heard of some of them, such as the Jim Rose Circus, Carnival Diablo, and the Coney Island Circus Sideshow. That's all for this video. Like and favorite, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.